You're going to spend between $10,000 and $50,000 remodeling your kitchen, maybe more. And the decision that's going to haunt you the most isn't which appliances to choose or how to lay out the space. It's what finishes to use. Because appliances get replaced, everything else can be adjusted. But finishes are what determine whether in 10 years you look at your kitchen and you're still in love with it, or whether you feel like it got trapped in an era that already passed. And the problem is that everyone has an opinion about what's timeless. Magazines, Pinterest, influencers, stores, everyone tells you what's going to last forever. But if you look at the kitchens that were sold to us as timeless just 10 years ago, many of them already feel old. It already happened with speckled brown granite. It already happened with glass mosaic tile. It already happened with shiny chrome everywhere. And it's going to happen again with some things being sold to you today as eternal.
So today I'm going to do something different. I'm going to take the 10 kitchen finishes that appear most often on timeless lists and give you my honest opinion on each one. Which ones truly stand the test of time? Which ones depend completely on how you use them? And which ones I think are selling us an idea that doesn't hold up? No filter. And there's one on this list that almost everyone recommends, and that I disagree with. It's going to surprise you which one it is. If you want to make decisions with real criteria, subscribe. That's what this channel exists for. Let's get started. White kitchens. You walk into a kitchen with white cabinets, a light countertop, natural light coming in through the window. Everything feels clean, spacious, bright. It doesn't matter if the style is modern, classic, minimalist, or farmhouse. White works in all of them. And there's a reason it's worked for decades. White is the most neutral color that exists. It doesn't compete with anything. It lets the other elements speak. Your countertop, your backsplash, your hardware, everything stands out more when the background is white. It's like a canvas. And canvases don't go out of style because they're not the artwork. They're what allows the artwork to exist. Now, does that mean any white kitchen is automatically timeless? No. Pure white, that cold, almost bluish white that became popular with Instagram kitchens, that one is dating itself. It feels clinical, sterile. Especially at night, under artificial light, it can feel like a doctor's office. The key is in the tone. A warm white and off-white, a white with a creamy hint. Those age gracefully. Surgical white does not. Is it timeless? Without a doubt. But choose the right tone. A warm white is going to give you much more life than an icy white. And it's going to wear on you much less, but not everything that seems safe actually is. The next finish is on every classic list, and I have something to say about it. Subway tile. Subway tile has been around for over 100 years. It was born in the New York City subway at the beginning of the 20th century, and since then it has never stopped appearing in kitchens all over the world. It's on every timeless list, and yes, it has survived decades. But there's something almost nobody mentions. The pattern in which you install it completely changes the era it belongs to. A subway tile in a classic brick pattern feels like one era. The same tile in herringbone feels like another, and in vertical stack bond it feels completely different. You can't say all three are timeless because each pattern places you in a different moment in design. On top of that, subway tile has become the default finish for anyone who doesn't want to take a risk. And when something becomes the default, it stops feeling intentional. It starts feeling like the choice of someone who didn't want to think too hard. So is it really timeless? Yes and no. It all depends on how you execute it. Subway tile in a classic brick pattern in a white or cream tone is probably the safest version, but it's not automatically timeless just because it's subway tile. Execution matters as much as the material, and if you choose it just because it's the easiest option, it's going to show. Now let's go to one where I have no doubt. Wood floors. There's something about real wood floors in a kitchen that no other material can replicate. Warmth, depth, the feeling that the space has a soul. Oak, maple, walnut. These materials have been in the finest kitchens in the world for centuries. And the reason is simple. Wood is a natural material. It ages gracefully. It develops a patina that over time looks better, not worse. A 20-year-old wood floor can look more beautiful than a new one if it was well cared for. Is it the most durable material? No. It can scratch, it can stain, it's not a big fan of water. But that doesn't make it less timeless. It makes it real, and real always outlasts perfect. Trendy finishes come and go. The orange-tinted oak of the 90s passed. The washed gray of the 2010s is passing. But wood itself, with a natural warm tone, has never gone away. This one has no debate. It's one of the most timeless things you can put in a kitchen. If you're worried about maintenance, a matte or brushed finish is going to forgive a lot more than a mirror shine. And if you can, choose medium tones. Not too light, not too dark. Those are the ones that best resist the passage of trends. If this is helping you see things differently, hit like. It helps a lot more than you think. Now comes one that gives me strong opinions. Brick. Brick in the kitchen. Every time I see this on a list of Timel finishes, I ask myself the same thing. Where did this idea come from? The argument is that brick is warm. It has texture. It feels authentic. And in an industrial loft in New York or in a century-old house where the brick was already there, it can look incredible. I'm not denying that. But in a real kitchen, brick is hard to clean. It traps grease. It's porous. And unless your house already has original exposed brick, putting it in feels forced. It's like dressing up as something your space isn't. And there's an important distinction that almost nobody makes. A material can be old without being timeless. Brick is ancient, yes. But ancient and timeless are not synonyms. Natural stone is ancient and timeless. Wood is ancient and timeless. Brick is ancient and specific. It works in a very particular style, and when you take it out of that context, it shows. Space feels elevated. It doesn't matter if everything else is simple. The marble does the heavy lifting, and it's been doing it since the Greeks and Romans. Literally thousands of years. That's not a trend. That's history. The reason is that marble is a natural material with real depth. Every slab is unique. The veining moves organically. That can't be manufactured. Quartz tries to imitate it, and there are good options, but when you put quartz next to real marble, you feel the difference. It's like comparing an artificial flower to a real one. From a distance, they look similar. Up close, there's no competition. Now, marble isn't perfect. It's porous, sensitive to acid. It can stain with lemon or wine. It needs sealing. Some people say the patina gives it character. Some people hate it. But that doesn't make it less timeless. It makes it honest. My verdict, completely timeless. If you can handle the maintenance and you understand that it's going to develop marks from life, nothing compares to it. And if you prefer something more practical with a similar look, a quartz with subtle veining is a valid alternative. What I don't recommend is quartz with thick dramatic veining trying to look like dramatic marble. That is dating itself quickly. Stainless steel appliances. This one is interesting because nobody questions it. Stainless steel has been the standard for decades. It looks professional, it's durable, it goes with everything. And that's exactly what makes it timeless. It doesn't try to be the protagonist. It's functional, it's neutral, it's the appliance equivalent of a white kitchen. It doesn't compete, it accompanies. They've tried to dethrone it. Matte black, black stainless, white with glass, even bold colors. Some of them look beautiful, but all of them are trends. Stainless steel is the one that's always left standing when the trends pass. Timeless? Completely. It might sound boring, but boring and timeless are often the same thing. And in appliances where replacement is expensive, boring is smart. Granite. Granite has an image problem. It got so associated with the kitchens of the 2000 Gisonsis, with speckled brown tones and rounded edges, that a lot of people wrote it off as dated. But that wasn't the Granite's fault. That was the fault of the colors and styles chosen in that era. Granite itself is natural stone, and natural stone, when chosen well, doesn't go out of style. Today there are granites with soft tones, subtle movement, neutral colors that look completely contemporary, and they have real advantages over other surfaces. They're incredibly durable, heat resistant, scratch resistant. You don't need a cutting board on granite. You can't say that about quartz or marble. Would I rule it out? Not at all. But it all depends on the color and pattern you choose. The speckled brown granite of the 2000s, that one dated itself. But a granite with a neutral tone and subtle movement, like a Taj Mahal quartzite, is absolutely timeless. Don't write off granite because of its past. Judge the slab in front of you. Are you with me so far? Tell me in the comments. I love reading what you think. Now comes one that divides opinions. Butcher block. The butcher block countertop. It has that warm, homey European feel. It looks beautiful in photos. And when you touch it, it feels like a real kitchen, like a space where someone actually cooks. But I have to be honest. Butcher block requires more maintenance than most people are willing to give it. It needs regular oiling. Around the sink, it's especially vulnerable. Constant moisture can generate mold in places you can't see. And over time, if you don't take care of it, it goes from looking charming rustic to looking neglected. So would I recommend it? With conditions. As an island or as a prep station separate from the sink, it can be beautiful and functional. As the main countertop around the sink, it's a risk that most people are going to regret. Wood is timeless. Butcher block as a complete kitchen surface is more trend than tradition. Shaker doors. If there's a cabinet door style that dominates kitchens today, it's the shaker. Simple, clean lines, no ornamentation. It works painted white, in natural wood, in dark colors. It's versatile. But here's where I'm going to say something you might not expect. 15 years ago, the door that dominated was the 5-piece raised panel. And at that time, everyone said that was the timeless one. Today, it feels dated. What does that tell us? That what we call timeless is often simply what's popular right now. And shaker is extremely popular right now. Slim shaker even more so. That doesn't mean it's eternal. It means it's the favorite of this era. My verdict, it depends. Shaker is a safe choice today. It's probably going to keep looking good for several more years. But don't choose it thinking it's never going to go out of style. Because that's exactly what they said about raised panel. If you want the safest long-term bet, a simple flat door, no ornaments, no molding, has a stronger argument for timeliness. It's the most basic form. And what's most basic is what lasts longest. Now, the last one. And I saved it for the end, because I think it's the most important lesson of all. Chrome or polished nickel hardware. A lot of people will tell you that chrome and polished nickel are the most timeless hardware finishes. That matte black and brushed brass are trends and that eventually they're going to pass. And they might be right about brass, but here's what nobody tells you about hardware. It's the easiest and cheapest element to change in your entire kitchen. Changing the pulls on your cabinets can cost you between $300 and $500. That's nothing compared to changing countertops, floors, or cabinets. So why worry so much about whether the hardware is timeless? This is the one place where you can give yourself permission to follow a trend without consequences. If in 5 years you're over matte black, you change it in an afternoon. And honestly, this is the only one where I'm telling you, don't stress too much about it. Choose what makes you happy today. Chrome is safe, yes, but hardware is the accessory of your kitchen, not the structure. And accessories are made to change. If there's one thing I learned evaluating these 10 finishes, it's this. What's truly timeless is not a specific material or a color or a brand. It's a principle. Natural materials age gracefully. Artificial ones simply age. Simplicity lasts. Complexity dates itself. And functionality always beats fashion. Your kitchen doesn't need to follow a list of what's trending this year. It needs to reflect your life. And if you choose with criteria instead of with trends, in 10 years you're going to look at your kitchen and you're still going to love it. That's what's truly timeless. Which of my opinions do you disagree with, and which ones do you agree with? Tell me in the comments. I love talking about this because that's where the conversation gets interesting. And if you want to know what kitchen mistakes are silently ruining homes right now, the next video on screen shows you everything. See you there.